Hi, Sandy here. I've been a YouTuber for about a year now, and I just make videos. I don't put a lot of work into them. I like to make scrapbooking things, and I just finally figured out how to set up an overhead desk camera. So this is my first time. Sometimes my daughter would videotape, and it'd be a pretty dizzying experience. So I'm going to make some tags and borders today, and I love making them to decorate my scrapbook pages. I only do 8.5 by 11 pages. Here's one of my borders, and I like to use up all of those loose bits and pieces. See all these little pieces I put on there? So here's one of my borders. Let's see. Here's another one of my borders for Father's Day, and just lots of little things, just using up a lot of things. Here's one of my tags that I make. Same thing, using up lots of things. I usually kind of stick to one color thing because I sort everything by color. See, this one's red. This one is pink. This is my own thing. I've never seen anybody else do it, but I just trying to use up my stash. So I'm just showing you some examples of my tags and borders and how I use them. Here's a basic Halloween tag that I made, and my scrapbooking style has changed. I just put the pictures on the page and add a tag or a border for the most part, and I'm basically done. It's very fast and easy. Here's another border. I hope you can see it. Hope it's not on the edge. Sometimes I custom make them, like this one's what's cooking because I'm in the kitchen. But usually I just make a bunch of general things to fit almost any theme. Like this one. Here's a purple one. Here's a tag that I made for our anniversary. So just an example of what I do with them. So first thing I did, at one point I had gone through, and I don't have much left because I've been using them. I made a bunch of these using up the smaller scraps. These are blank tags, and I make them mostly this size is my favorite, but some smaller tags. So I use those up. I'm making up using scraps. So then I also, since I only do 8.5 by 11 pages, I end up with a lot of strips. And since I love making borders, that's great. And then when I get things like this, I just put them with my border strips. And I have one of these for every color, and I keep them in one of them desktop folders, rectangular, but it's open on the short end and not on the long side, so that works great for me. So then sometimes I go through and I use a lot of the strips, and I'll make these blanks that I will decorate. So that's what I'm doing today. Well, I made the borders, my blanks. So I've got some things I've already kind of started on. Oh, and so, well, let's see. Here's a tag I've sort of started on. Here's one of my blanks, and I'm just using up these things that I have around. And I have this book. I cut up all of my stickers. I've been doing it for like 3 or 4 years now, and it works great for me. And I use just a tiny speck of glue to put them on here so I can see everything pretty much at a glance. And I sort them by color. There's green and blue and pink. And here's my yellow section. So I went through and I picked some words for my tags. and borders, and just, I like to add words to them. And I used to never use the words till I put them in this book, and they're so easy to use now. And then I keep all of my things like this in this box, sorted by color. Buttons and gemstones and silk flowers that I decorate the tags and borders with. And since I'm working with yellow today, I put all of them in here so they're easy to use. So I'm going to start with this tag. I'll get my things here. I use glue sticks. That's all I ever use. So I always have a sheet of newspaper, you know, so I don't get glue all over my table. And I'm going to trim this piece down a little bit. And I still use my decorative scissors. A lot of people don't like them anymore, but I use them. I just brought a couple of these to the table. I have several, but I have my favorites. So that's better. Now, I need to add a few more things to this. I think I'll add a couple of buttons. I'll just put them on there randomly. I've got this. Well, I didn't bring my tool over here to cut that. I've got a gemstone. Okay. Oh, and one more thing I want to show you. Like I said, I cut up all of my word stickers and all of my other stickers. And here's everything yellow. And I just put them on a page with a speck of glue and peel off what I need. I've got these foam stickers for when my daughter was little. I'm trying to get those used up. In fact, I think I will put this butterfly on here. Yeah. So I made these at one point to make some embellishments with, and I'll get them used up. And there's stars and butterflies. They're kind of mix and match, a lot of flowers and so. And then I just slide them into this bag. I handle them kind of carefully, and I slide them into this bag, and I have a bag for each color. So this is what the things I start out with. So I've got this kind of started here. I just laid that there for a minute now. I'm going to start by, I need to trim this a little bit. It's kind of, okay. I think this is one of my favorite pairs of scissors. It's like torn paper. So I think I will give that a torn paper edge just to add a little interest. I like to have things hanging off the edge of the page. I like to have things crooked at angles, odd angles. I think that butterfly will look nice there. That's an old sticker apparently because it didn't stick. So I'll use a couple of little glue dots. There's my small ones. Oh, and I put it on the wrong side. Oh. Okay. And then I use my glue dots for my buttons. I met a lady on one of my scrapbooking groups in Facebook that lives in town, and she invited me to her house, and I had never seen glue dots before, and she gave me a handful of them, and can't live without them now. I have to go grab something. I'll be back in a second. One of my tools I use is a single edge razor blade dull, not a sharp one, a dull one. And then when you have trouble getting things separated from the stickers separated, I always use the single edge razor blade for that, so that works good for me. Does that need anything else? I think it's fine. So I'll punch a hole in it. And that one's finished. Now this one I had made before. Actually it was something I cut out and I glued it onto a piece of yellow paper and left it with a little margin around it, but it needs something. So I got this word. I like to add words to everything. This will be more like an embellishment. And let's see. I think a gemstone would look really good on it. Right there. And overlapping things just seems to look good. So that's done. And this is another one I had made before, and it just didn't seem finished to me. So I'm going to cut out this word adore. It's not a sticker, it sits off something else that I had come up with somewhere. So, or maybe it is a sticker. Is it a sticker? No, I don't think it is. So I'm going to glue that on right here. Then I've got this flower, and it's a sticker, so I just peel off the back and put that right there. And that seems more finished to me. I had already added the rhinestones right here and these little flowers and this. I'm just using up stuff. This is something I had cut out of a catalog years ago, and this is a sticker that came in somewhere. So I'm using it up. So that's kind of a little embellishment, and so that's finished. This is another one I had previously made, and it just doesn't seem to be finished, and so I'm going to add that to it. And I think that looks finished now. I've decided I like to have 3D embellishments on all of my stuff. And here's another one. I have this little bin here that I put my paper scraps in. So this one I have done previously as well, and it just needs a little something. So I'm putting this on here. It says I'm loving life. Then I'm going to add this glittery little flower. That's the small ones. I need a bigger one. Yep, I like that better. And I'm making a few embellishments too. So I've got this. This is a chipboard. I think it's no, maybe it's not a sticker. No, it is a sticker. When I can peel off the back later when I'm ready to use it. I think it doesn't matter. I'll glue it on if I need to. So it needs something. So I've got this. It says It's a Wonderful Life. It's a sticker. So I'm going to put that right there. Oh, I don't like it overlapping the chicken's face, rooster's face. Alright. And I got these 3 rhinestones. I'm just going to... Oh, this... I need my razor blade. That's the adhesive stuck on the strip. Okay. I got 3 diamonds here and 3 rhinestones, so I'm going to put them right in the middle of each. Close enough to the middle of each of those diamond shapes. I have my trash can here, and I put my sticker backs in there because they're trash and they're not recyclable. Then I have this little bin with paper trimmings, and I do recycle that. I'm very big on recycling. So there's a nice little embellishment. I should hold that up for you to see a little better. I think I'll get all of them that I made and hold them up. So I've got this one, and this one, and this one. Charming. Sweet friendships refresh the soul, and the most wonderful life. Okay. I'm going to work on a border now. I have pre-chosen a lot of things for these just to get started. Here's a little thing that I do all the time. I don't like to waste no scraps, so I take these little scraps and I save them, and then I will I like to have them hanging off the edge of the page for interest. This makes it a little more interesting, I think. And they don't get wasted. Okay, and then I got this lady. I found her on Pinterest and I downloaded her and printed her. And I do not sell my stuff. This is for my private use. It will go in my personal scrapbooks. You got to be careful about copyrights and using things that are not yours. But she's just so pretty. I need to have her. So I'm going to put that on there. And then this I had cut out of someplace. And I'm going to trim it down a little bit nicer. So I've been going through color by color and making lots of tags and borders, just using up my bits and pieces and some scraps and my pre-made tags and border bases that I made. So, okay, that'll go there, and this needs more. I think it needs more. So I'm going to look through. Oh, I haven't got that too. Oh, and I got a little bird cage. I like a lot of things. A lot of things on my page. So I'm gonna look for some things to clutter it up the way I like to make stuff. Here's a yellow heart. It's a little bit bulky. Ooh, maybe I like this one better, because it's got some pink on it and she's got pink roses. So I peeled that off, so I'm just going to quickly put a little little speck of glue and put it right back for later. I think we need a butterfly. Yeah. Butterflies are nice. Well, I think that's enough. Not sure totally how I'm gonna put these on here, but I will figure it out. I got a lot of buttons, so I'm gonna use up a few buttons, a couple of them. You know what? I'm gonna put this on there and put that butterfly on it. And I'll add a button. Okay. Now, I usually have something big on the bottom and then something kind of big on the top, and just fill in the middle with a lot of things, and I usually add words. I think I'll put that up there. And overlapping things is always nice. I always scan my tags and borders, and I keep them in a file on my computer, and I've been making them for like 3 years, and I have over 500 scans of tags and borders. I think I'm pretty addicted. So I'm making a little cut right here because I've got this, and I'm going to put that on here. Turn it over and open it up. And then smash it down. Okay, I'm going to put this, need my razor blade to get this off. I know I always have trouble with these. Not a lot of trouble, but okay. Yeah, there's a butterfly. And then I've got this. I think I better put this on first. Little bird cage. It tore a little bit, but I never fuss. I just use it anyway. It doesn't bother me at all. Okay. And I've got this. So I've been caught up with my scrapbooking for a couple of years, so I have a lot of time to play with my things, which I did not have the time when I was trying to catch up with my scrapbooking for a few years. So I need a glue dot. That's the small ones. I need a big one. Maybe one more. Oh, here's a little flower. Okay. I think that's done. And I've got this. I'm going to trim this down a little bit. keep that yellow border on there because we want to stick with the yellow theme. I think I'll leave this. No, I'm going to trim this down. I don't know. How am I going to do it? So I got my little scraps. I don't know what it is, but I just like this little thing sticking off the sides, and I do that most of the time. Put that star right there, and a couple of buttons. That works for me. I like to have things hanging off the sides. Just makes them more interesting to me. I think it needs... Here's a butterfly. I'm going to put a butterfly on there. So I made videos of my recent tags I've been making if you want to go look at them. Well, I think I'm going to move this. If I can get it off. Cover up this more of this blank yellow spot right there. And I'll punch a hole. And another tag done. I have my table just covered with things. So here's another border I'm going to work on. There's my little scraps. I had some glitter paper, 12 by 12 sheets of glitter paper, and they just sat around and never got used. So I cut them all up, and I cut some into strips that I can use to make borders, and I cut some into small circles and rectangles that I can use for embellishments, and I cut some of them up into 4 by 6, slightly bigger than that, the photo mat size, so I can mat photos with them. It's a little bit tough to get the photos to stick. I use lots of glue dots to make them stick. So now I'm using up the glitter, getting it used up, and I'm not going to buy any more. I also had some vellum, and I did the same thing with that, and I'm using some of that up as well. So I've got this. It says beautiful on it. I hope it's not out of focus coming up close. So I'll put that up there. Then this was actually for packaging from stickers, the back, and I just cut it up, made a little banner. So I'll put that right there. And I'm going to cut this into 2 words. Good times. And I got this foam sticker for a flower. Let's peel the back off. Oh. Probably going to need to go wash my hands pretty soon. Fingers getting sticky from all the glue and the stickers. So I'm going to put that right there. Oh, here's a pretty flower. Oh, I'll put that right there. Yes. And a button. And another button. Oh, here's a little pink heart. Okay. I said pink heart, it's a yellow heart. I'm working with yellow. I think I will put that right there. Am I happy with that? Maybe. You know, and I just don't fuss very much. I just grab stuff and put it on there. Just get things used up. That's my goal, so that's what I do. Okay, I call that finished. Okay, so I got 6 borders made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 borders. I've got these tags that I just added a little extra to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've just touched up these embellishments a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then these are what I made from scratch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And all of this took me about 2.5, 3 hours. And I've been doing this color by color. I've already done green, blue, purple, pink, red, and orange, and now I've finished my yellow, and I still need to do my brown, black, and multicolor. And then I had already done some birthday, went through my birthday stuff and made a bunch of birthday tags. And and there's all the other subjects. I think I need some Christmas and holidays, and this can go on and on. And I'm obsessed with making these, and I decorate my scrapbook pages with them. And well, thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.